All right, Sistas fans, hope everybody's doing well. Please take a moment and hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon and select all. That way you don't miss out whenever I post content on the channel. And follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Now, a lot of people are asking the question about whether or not Fatima could be pregnant after last week's sex scene with Zach. And I posted a poll earlier this morning, and I can't believe we're almost at 250 votes and it's only been a few hours. And I said, do you think Fatima could be pregnant? 25% say yes, 42% say no. But look at this, 33% said even worse. Both she and Karen are pregnant by Zach. That would be pretty wild. Now, you know how I feel about these pregnancy, who the baby daddy mysteries in these Tyler Perry shows. I mean, if Loving You Is Wrong wore me out, I feel like I talked about who's Alex's baby daddy more than the man with the lion tattoo back in the haves and the have-nots. But to be completely honest, as someone who doesn't really watch that many shows outside of the Tyler Perry content that have sex scenes, as someone who is saving myself for marriage, I'm not trying to make a Christian announcement here. It's just a personal choice of mine. But to be honest, if I were a filmmaker or something like that, I think it would kind of slow the scene down if there was a scene of one person getting out a condom. I mean, in the haves and the have-nots, it worked because of the fact that I think that, correct me if I'm wrong, but when when Melissa was seducing Benny, didn't she reach into his wallet or something like that and pull out a condom? I could be wrong about that, but then again, she was already pregnant, so would it even matter? But in any case, in these scenes that are intimate, there's not always a condom scene. It's kind of, you know, I guess you could say expected that one of them pulled out a condom, but to be honest, you know, Zach and Fatima just went at it. I mean, there wasn't like a moment where it seemed like they took a break. You know, from the moment she said, "Don't do that love making shit, I want you to fuck me," it just seemed like they went at it. I mean, she was sitting up on the kitchen, he was eating her out like a freaking bucket of chicken. Then she flipped over on the, you know, she just leaned back, you know, ass sticking out when she was on the kitchen room table, and then he was on top of him on the couch. So to be honest, I don't know if there was a condom involved, but at the same time, it could have happened. It just depends on how I feel like those scenes aren't just not shown for the sake of pacing, but for writer interpretation, because of the fact that if there was a condom scene, it's like, and then, you know, if there was a scene of Fatima becoming pregnant, it would be like, but is it Zach's though because he used a condom? I feel like it's supposed to be left to interpretation. That's what I kind of feel. But with him and Karen, I feel like there was no doubt there was not a condom used when he was just banging her against the wall. So I just feel like Fatima being pregnant, I don't think that would work for me. Not because, you know, not just because of the whole I'm tired of these, oh, this person's pregnant, that person's pregnant. I just feel like their story should be more than that, you know? I feel like it should be about those two growing. Fatima learning that there can be true love, and Zach learning that you can move on from a previous lover and make yourself better because somebody believes in you. There doesn't need to be a baby involved. So, not to mention, they've already done the did Zach knock up this chick fake out back in season 1. I think the character's name was Helen from the airport where they worked at, saying that she was pregnant, and this occurred right when, you know, Zach pretty much used her as a one-night stand and he got back together with Karen. So you never know. But with that being said, thanks so much for tuning in. That's really all I have for this particular video here. If you want to donate to the channel, feel free to do so on PayPal or Cash App. And with that being said, I'll talk to you all in the next video.